So. Should be good. Saying it's a lot of drop frames though. Okay. Is not receiving that video. Why, YouTube? Why are you giving me trouble, dude? What's going on, YouTube? I just want to do the reading today, guys. Hey, Jacqueline. Alright. This thing is acting so crazy, dude. So I want to drop frames. Bear with me, everybody. I'm trying to get it. Okay, let's see. Maybe we should try 2,000. Saying it's not receiving enough. How? Okay. It looks like it's still buffering. Will you please do a Taurus December video? You're the only one on YouTube I trust is accurate in monthly readings. No problem, Claire. I will definitely be getting to all of the readings for all signs. I'm definitely sorry that I kept you guys waiting, but I do appreciate you guys and your patience. Let's see. Buenos noches. Good evening. If this can work, this would make things so much easier, guys. Okay, so I'm using a bit rate of 2,500. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, YouTube? I don't even see any of my pictures. What's going on? Can you guys see me? If you guys can see me and hear me, press 1. I feel like we're so close, you guys. We're so close. Let's see. Alright. Output stream. Yep, we're good on that. It says the output needs to be 2,500 bit rate, which it is. Okay, alright. Let's see. Oh, is it this? Okay. That's recording, isn't it? Let's see. The streaming part. Okay, we're good on that. Okay, you guys. Okay, so you guys can see and hear me. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been wary about doing these live because I don't want the messages to, to cut out. But if you guys can see me and hear me, then I can dive right in. Before I even get into the shuffling and whatnot. Yeah, I figured it's buffering. Hi, Brian. How are you? Thank you so much, Claire. I love you too, sweetie. You poor babies, man. Y'all have been waiting so patiently for these readings. I'm ready to give them to you. Okay, let's see what it says now. All right. Ooh. Okay. Seeing that mean green. I'm liking that. I am liking that. Mercury Retrograde is trying to stop my shine. Okay, So, guys, how's it looking for you? It looks like it's still loading on my end, but let me know if you can see and hear me. Okay, that's good. It's staying green, staying green. All right, all right. Oh, oh. It blipped out. Hi, Shirley. Hi, everybody. It says the stream is healthy. Okay. Well, if it's healthy, where's my face? YouTube is lying to me, you guys. It's lying to me. Okay, so on my end it says that the stream is healthy. Guys, let me know if you can see and hear me. And I'll go ahead and get started. Let's see, any drop frames here? Seems like 69% are dropping down. Well, how am I supposed to fix that? Shoot. Okay, so you can see and hear me, huh? Okay. Matter of fact, let's test that. I am so ready to give you guys these messages. I want to thank all of you for being so patient with me while I took my little break. It was definitely necessary. I know I've been starting with the Capricorns a lot, but I will be doing all signs this month and throughout, you know, from here on out. There are also some new things in the works before I dive in. I have launched my merch site, and I've created some awesome designs. There are some hoodies where you can get your zodiac sign in the front with a little cute little slogan in the front, and then in the back it has your ruling planet, and then it has my little signature at the top. That does go to supporting the channel. My goal, hopefully by the middle of next year, is to be doing this full time for you guys, where I can start giving you guys more videos, where I can do mid-months. I can start doing different kinds of videos, such as, you know, moon readings, full moon readings, you know, different astrology readings, things like that. But for right now, I just wanted to get you guys your readings. I mentioned the merch site. There's also an option if you guys would like to become a sponsor as well. That is also another way to help support my channel. So if you guys are interested in that, they come with different perks, and you guys get some exclusive, you know, some exclusive things, some exclusive gifts that you guys can look forward to. Other than that, I think that should be it for the announcements. Let's see. Okay. Who is this? Okay. So it says it's buffering. It was doing so well. Let's see what YouTube's saying now. So 1298. Huh. This thing is weird. Okay, let's see. This is weird. Dude, the bit rate is at 5,000. There should be no issue, YouTube. There should be no issues. I really didn't want to make you guys wait for these readings. I was trying to do this live, and this is being overly difficult. 1 minute it tells me to do 2500 bit rate. I put it at 2500, then it tells me it's still too low. So it's just, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. If it's still buffering, let me know. Let's see. It's offline? No. No way. No way. All right. It looks like it wants to show me. Dude, I don't get this. What do you want from me, YouTube? Oh! Bam! Okay. Now it's green on my end. Guys, let me know if you can see and hear me. Let's see. It's like it's going between dropping frames and not dropping frames. So I'm really, really hoping this works. Come on, guys. Send your energy. Send that light. Send that light, y'all. Let's see. Okay. It's looking green. Best title. I like it. God is with me. Yes, ma'am. So it says it's excellent. Okay. Well, sounds good to me. Okay. Sounds good to me. Guys, press the number 1 if you can see and hear me. I think we're in the clear now. I think we've finally figured it out. It's still green. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Hit that 1, guys. I'm ready to dive right in. Now, for those of you just joining me, hopefully you guys can still at least hear me. I did announce that I have opened my merch shop finally. I've dropped a couple of new designs. I have a couple of t-shirts. You know, the Stay Blessed, Not Stressed. And I also have the Zodiac hoodies. Zodiac hoodies come with your Zodiac sign in the front with a little slogan. And in the back, you get the ruling planet for your sign with my little signature. So, if you guys want to check that out, it should be at the bottom of my videos from here on out. Also, there is an option for sponsorships for those of you that are interested. Hopefully by the middle of next year, I'll be able to start doing this full time. That's the goal. You know, that way I can be able to stay home, give you guys more content, start doing mid-months, you know, full moon readings, different types of content. I want to do more with this channel and give you guys something different, you know, to enjoy. But, so yeah, those are my announcements so far. Now, before I dive in, I will say this, Capricorns, this is going to be an eye-opening month. Things are ebbing currently, and I know that we're still going through Mercury Retrograde. Now, we all know about the wretched Mercury Retrograde. I'm thinking about making a damn hoodie for that too. Mercury Retrograde is something that we dread on the surface, but it's really good for our growth, for our enlightenment, for our spiritual expansion, and it also allows us to go back to any relationships and situations that were left unresolved. So it allows us to go back and tie up those loose ends. That way, when we start the new year, when we start on our new journey, we will have already released any baggage, anything that may hinder us or hold us back from moving forward. So, although on the surface there may be some issues with communication, with travel, with technology, as you can see, there are still a lot of things to look forward to. We just have to get through some of the trials and tribulations currently. Now, I see that some of you guys are dropping off. Let me know if the picture is getting better. It's back green on my end. I also figured that I could start doing these live. That way you guys don't have to wait for any upload times. I get to interact with you guys. And yeah, it'd just be a lot faster. I don't want to keep you guys waiting anymore. So I see ones are still there. Guys, let me know. Like I said, press 1 if you can see and hear me. If this is just like a test. I'm using Capricorns as a test. If this turns out choppy, then I'll just go back to the uploaded readings. They'll come out a little bit later. But yeah, you guys, let me know. Hit that number 1 so I can go ahead and dive right into these readings here. I definitely feel like there is going to be some major shifts within you, around you. You're no longer satisfied with the status quo at this point, and you're ready to shed what no longer serves your higher purpose. So just like the trees are shedding their leaves, we are also going through a process of shedding. And that could be in the form of shedding old self-limiting beliefs. This could be shedding relationships, friendships, you know, hell, even work situations that just seem to drain you, and it seems to leave you feeling unfulfilled, like you're not really pursuing your calling. Like it's keeping you from pursuing your calling. It's distracting you from your purpose. It's distracting you from your healing process. You may reach a point where it gets to be too much, and you finally put your foot down, Capricorns. Hence the title, Rejection is God's Protection. I've been thinking about this saying a lot. And this can either refer to you doing the rejection or someone else doing the rejection. On the surface, that could, you know, it could be, you know, a little hit to our egos. It could, you know, seem daunting and, you know, maybe incite a little bit of insecurity. You know, we start to doubt ourselves a little bit when we go through rejection. It's natural. But in this case, this is a necessary I guess a necessary rejection for you to have to go through this month. You know, I like how we're welcoming winter. You know, this is the time where, you know, this is not the time to harvest. This is more of like the gestation period, you know, where your ideas are still in the womb. You know, they haven't really started to manifest or grow yet. But that's the best time. You get to cultivate and charge your ideas, your ambitions, your goals, whatever seeds that you are wanting to plant. This is the time to weed your garden, tend to your garden, and allow winter to pass, and allow yourself to hibernate, to rest, to reflect even on just everything you've been through throughout this past year. It'll allow you time to really put things into perspective and to get a clearer idea of how you're going to move forward with, you know, your plans, your goals. Now, rejection is God's protection. This rings very true for everybody, but especially for your sign, Capricorn. You've reached a point where you're tired of the stagnance. You're tired of the status quo. You're ready to break free. You're ready to leave your comfort zone. And the pot of gold is right outside your comfort zone. Now, You're very optimistic with the Star card here. You're very optimistic. That's the energy that I feel. You are going through a process of healing. Some of you are still going through the process of forgiveness, trying to reach a level of calm, peace, serenity. You are clearing your life, clearing your energy of anything that disrupts that sense of peace. Anything that distracts you from your healing. The water bearer. There are a lot of emotions that you're currently purging. But at the end of it all, you will come out wiser. You will come out stronger. You'll be free of the burdens of your past, free of the baggage. You're changing your mind about emotionally unfulfilling relationships and situations. The Eight of Chalices is basically the energy of broken glass. The glass is meant to hold the water, which represents your love, which represents your emotions. It's meant to hold it, support it. But with the Eight of Chalices, trust has been broken. You are not happy. There's a lot of sadness. It leaves someone else feeling abandoned. Someone has to leave multiple relationships and situations behind in order to regain that sense of peace, as I stated before with the Star. You have to change your mind about a lot of people. You may have wanted to move forward, maybe even, reconcile and try and see if things will get better, if things will improve. But there comes a time where you just have to accept that you've done all you can do, and that's that. There's still some indecision that you've been contending with here in the recent past, Capricorn, about this major decision to leave this behind. So far, I see some air energy coming up with the Star card for Aquarius and Gemini with the Lovers. You are at a crossroad in your life, Capricorn. You know which path you need to take because you've already been down one of these paths many, many times before. You know what comes with the familiar. What you're seeking is harmony, love, union. You want to come together with those around you. You want reciprocity. But there are people that are not giving you that. They're draining you of your emotions. They're draining you in general. They take all that you can give and it's never enough for them. But because you've invested so much emotions in certain people, you're having a hard time getting over some of these relationships you decided to walk away from. Some of you are dealing with someone here who is married, who has reached out, expressed their interest in you. There may have been some indecision about whether you should pursue it, whether you shouldn't. But again, we go back to what I said before about you know which path to take, Capricorn. You know which path to take with everybody in your life right now. You're just having a hard time getting over that hump. You're still healing your heart here with the Ace of Chalices reversed. So many people have drained you. Work is draining you. Your projects. You feel like you have to close yourself off. You may have turned down some love offers here just because, you know, someone was already involved with someone else when they presented that offer to you. Someone was not making a choice. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But your challenge here, you've been putting a lot of time into the majority of these relationships that you're currently looking at, you're currently facing. You're looking at them through the magnifying glass. And all of the time, the energy that you've put into everyone else, it's creating a lot of stress. You're dealing with people that are very defensive. They're blocked off emotionally. There seems to be a lot of arguing. Everyone is not seeing eye to eye. And it just comes down to whether or not someone is willing to meet you halfway. See, the funny thing is, I just thought about a conversation I had with someone that I recently cut out of my life. This just popped in my head, and it is definitely relative to the energies here. See, they were confused about how relationships work. See, the way relationships work is both parties or everyone involved brings 100 and 100. See, people like to view it as 50-50. See, it's not how it is. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 100-100. In Capricorn, while you're giving 110%, you have people that are giving 25 or less. And they expect you to be okay with that. They expect you to continue to be the nurturing, giving, loving, generous person that you are, because they've grown to expect it. Because, you know, when you love somebody, you want to forgive them. You want to stay loyal. You want to stick it through, through thick and thin. But then there comes a point where you start to see that people are starting to take advantage. People are not grateful for the things that you do, the time, the energy, the effort that you make in order to try and keep everything together. See, and this is what you have to look forward to. See, here's the thing. There are multiple people, 3 or more people that you know it's time to walk away from. Right now, you're just stuck between a rock and a hard place, Capricorn. You're having a hard time getting over a lot of past relationships. You're holding on. You're wanting to put more time in. But you're going to reach your wit's end. And this is where the energy of ebbing starts to come in. This is where that comes into play. Everyone involved is going to be mourning the loss, but it's necessary. There's deception here. There's someone that is just doing more taking than giving. And now you're moving quickly. You're making forward movement with creative projects, with school, with work even. You may even be moving forward with some new career opportunity. But the 3 of Pentacles as your foundation, reversed. Everyone is not pulling their own weight. See, it seems like somebody here is trying to keep the relationship together all by themselves. And now resentment has set in. Now frustration has set in. Now this is where the arguments and the defensiveness from other people start to come in, because now you're starting to call a spade a spade. And people are not liking that. See, they want you to continue to be the same old you that you used to be. The martyr, the self-sacrificing person that they've known you to be, that they've grown comfortable with you being. 10 of Wands as your advice. You have a lot of work ahead of you, Capricorn. The last thing that you need is adding in other people's problems, other people's energies, conflicts, challenges, unnecessary distractions, unnecessary negativity even. That's the last thing that you need, especially right now. All of this is a test of your faith. Do you have faith in the unknown? Do you have faith in God? Do you have faith in the universe? Do you believe that it will bless you at the right time? Do you trust the process? Because right now, it's time to put the wands down. It's time to complete the cycle. You're almost there, Capricorn. You're almost there. But this right here with the Three of Pentacles reversed, hell, you may even be dealing with people in the workplace where, you know, everybody else around you seems to be able to get away with bloody murder, while your supervisor just decides to pile everything upon you for you to pick up the slack. There may come a time where you need to stand up for yourself, speak up. Because if you don't, they're going to continue to do it. Same with these people that just do nothing but take. They will continue to do it if nothing is said and nothing is done. You don't want to work together with these people anymore, Capricorn. You don't want to continue to put all your eggs into this career basket that seems to just do nothing but leave you dreading Monday. Can't even enjoy your Sunday because you're thinking about Monday. You're thinking about the BS that's going on in the office. Favoritism. People looking to you to take care of everything all of the time. This needs to be your focus, Capricorn. All this work, all of the things that may have piled up in the midst of you dealing with all of these outer issues, it may look daunting. And yes, it will get stressful. But all that hard work that you've been putting in over this entire year, you are almost at the finish line with your load. You will be able to harvest the fruits of your labor if you only focus on the self. See, we have a 10 here. Not only is that completion, but it also calculates down to a new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new. The old is stressing you out. People external to you are coming at you with the 10 of Swords. See. You're over here too busy taking swords out of your back by the people that claim to have your back. You are dealing with a lot of painful communication where it just seems like no matter what you say, no matter what you do, it always ends up right back where you started. You've given so many chances to so many people that did not deserve it, and enough is enough. Rejection is God's protection. You're hoping to pull back. You're hoping to keep to yourself, but you fear being by yourself. But the funny thing is, you already are by yourself. That's the messed up part about it. You already feel alone in the midst of these ungrateful people. This soul-sucking job. All of these different responsibilities that you feel like you don't have any help with. You're hoping for this. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo here that you're going to have to walk away from, isolate yourself from. Your fear of being alone is preventing you from seeing the protection from rejection. Outcome, King of Wands. So what I see here in the outcome, with the King of Wands, this is all about leadership. You guys could be focused on entrepreneurship. You're trying to build something, build your own business. You don't want to be involved in the status quo. You don't want to work a 9-to-5. Work for somebody else, live their dream. You've been working towards creating your vision. You're taking initiative in your life with your creative projects. You're focused on your passions, your goals. You're focused on regaining that sense of stability in your life. Taking back your leadership position. You're not going to wait for the universe to make a decision for you anymore. You're not going to wait to see if things are going to turn out the same or anything like that. You're going to do what you need to do. Whether it hurts in the process or not, you know what you need to do, Capricorn. Some of you may be dealing with the fire sign as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like some of you guys may be discussing some things with a manager here. This person is in the upright, so that's a good thing. You're discussing maybe some contract here. Could be a new position for some of you. It's funny, as I talked about contracts and new positions, we have the Two of Pentacles. You could be offered two positions here. You could be in an old work situation while you're establishing a new one. You're awaiting a decision, and the decision looks like it will go in your favor. Time management will be good. You will finally maintain that sense of balance between work and home. This is stability. I do see some more air energy here. Again, I did see Aquarius and Gemini, but it could also be a Libra as well, where you're exchanging some angry communication. You're tired of it. You're tired of the mind games, the mental gymnastics, the little narcissistic BS that they try and pull like nobody can see through their little piddly childish games. Someone would rather be angry, spiteful, and bitter rather than trying to find a resolution, which, again, solves nothing. It results in you having to sever multiple bonds with people here. And you're taking a no-nonsense approach. Because people are not taking you seriously. See, they're taking kindness for weakness here. That's starting to rub you the wrong way, Capricorn. And I understand. You have not gotten a return on your investment, whether it be financially, whether it be emotionally, your relationships, your family, even in the workplace, everything that you've been putting in to just about everything in your life, you have not seen a return on your investment. You're drained, you're tired, you're fed up, you're still healing. There's a lack of understanding with certain relationships. Certain people just don't want to understand anything. They don't want to ever admit their wrongs. They like to tell other people that they're wrong rather than looking in the mirror. They're very weak. You've been putting way too much into a workplace, into relationships that do nothing for you. And for what? Because it's familiar. I see Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance reversed. There may be a situation where you may lose your temper. You know, someone could be doing something in excess. They could be drinking a lot. Maybe they could be indulging in their vices. You know, just overindulging in general. But this person is not balanced. They fly off the handle. You know, somebody could have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart and they act like this. They're very egotistical. They don't know which way is up. They don't have any long-term plans for themselves. They just sit around wasting everybody's time, doing nothing, saying nothing. They can talk for hours and say absolutely nothing. And they're happy with that. They're happy being nothing. All the while, they take your time, your energy, your generosity, your advice, your whatever it is that you give to them, and they just piss it away. Right in front of your face. They piss it away. Capricorn, this is for you. Abundance is yours, see? That's what's meant for you. Abundance is yours. Stability, opportunity. Money. Hell, it could even be new opportunities. If you guys have new job offers while you're in an old position and you're wondering if you should take them up on it, do it the smart way. Stay in your little old rinky-dink job, you know. Find a way to take a day off, go handle your business, go to your interview. When things go well, put your 2 weeks in and move on. Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. I see some male energy here, male earth energy to be exact. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person is abusive. They don't have any money. They don't have their own place. They don't have anything to their name. They don't have anything going for them. They have nothing. They're abusive to everybody around them. They're controlling. They're domineering. Yet they have nothing going for them in life. You're turning that down. This could also represent someone within your workplace. Someone who is over-authoritative. They like to exert their power when it's not necessary to do so. You could be doing your job way better than everyone else in the office, but they just need to say something to you. They like to threaten people with their jobs, thinking that will keep everyone in line, thinking that will increase productivity. But in reality, it's counterproductive. This also is someone here who is just a waste. They'll gladly take whatever it is that you have to offer without saying thank you. And they expect more. This is a test of your faith, Capricorn. It's time to end it. 5 of Chalice is your challenge. You may be wallowing a little bit at some of these losses. You've got 2 spilled cups. while there are 3 upright, full cups sitting next to you. Yet you hang your head down. You think about what you've lost. You think about how things turned out, wishing that things could have been better. You wished things didn't have to change the way that they have. You wished that, honestly, you just wish that you didn't even have to deal with conflict. You wished that you didn't have to deal with any loss. Some of you guys could be contemplating leaving behind not just relationships, but again, workplace situation. You could be leaving one situation for another where you're getting more money. There's more opportunity, more room to grow. Stay positive, Capricorn. 8 of Swords. See, the mind is what's creating this wallowing. You're trapped in your mind, but you're letting yourself stay there. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in a place that only gives you the illusion of feeling stuck, of feeling trapped, of feeling bound. You can release yourself. And you will release yourself. So there's no reason to worry. You are leaving behind something karmic, Capricorn. This is your card, the Devil. Clarifying the 3 of Swords in the near future. While the 5 of Swords reverses at the bottom of the deck, there's a lot of resentment that's built up over the years here. Some of you guys could have known somebody for 8 years, 9 years, some of you 10 years. And all of these relationships that you've spent so many years, so much time trying to, salvage. Unfortunately, it just can't be salvaged. Things are not changing. Somebody is all about having the last word. Somebody is all about being right. Somebody is all about ego. They don't want to do the right thing. You're ready for something new. But as you're getting there, all of these changes that you're currently dealing with, it's definitely bringing about a lot of stress. Certain things seem a lot more daunting than need be. But these karmic situations here, these situations where you've been doing all the giving, hell, it could even be financially, where you've been giving somebody money and, of course, you don't expect to have it paid back because they don't have any damn money. Or it could be a situation where somebody was being generous for selfish reasons. Maybe they helped financially. Maybe they helped, be there or seem like they're being there for you, just to appear as though they're in your corner when really they had ulterior motives. Some of you guys could be dealing with that with a Taurus here, or just someone within the family, someone within an organization here where, it could even be with rent. Some of you guys are dealing with a landlord here where you may be dealing with debt. There could be issues where you're trying to catch up with all of this while you're still trying to juggle, which direction you're going to go. All the while trying to, maintain your sanity while you're dealing with these separations in the background. There could be someone here that is involved in substance abuse, drinking, somebody who is very materialistic, someone who is very greedy, someone who is just all about sex, someone who just they're not looking for anything real. They're looking for what they can get out of you. You will separate from that. I do feel like, though, for new opportunities with jobs here, although you're currently dealing with debt, although you may have made some, iffy investments that you have yet to see a return on, I do see things going in your favor towards the middle of the month, and then towards the end. Some of you guys could be dealing with legal things here. This could represent a lawyer here. You guys are, maybe seeking out legal counsel as to how you can move forward. How can you get some financial aid? Maybe you're looking for, a way to supplement your income, or, help. Maybe get some food stamps, or maybe whatever it is that you need financial assistance with to help you get back on your feet. I do feel like things will turn around, but currently it seems that you're going through the ringer. Money has been overturned. Five of Wands reversed. You are avoiding an argument here. You see that people are not pulling their weight. You see that, people are not collaborating. They're not wanting to work together, while everything falls on you. And now you're just deciding, okay, well, I don't want to do this anymore. This has been one-sided for a long time. I've been sad for a long time. We've been through the same crap for a long time. I'd rather just focus on my goals. I'm going to leave this behind, focus on my goals, and don't worry about working together with anybody else. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. You guys are definitely traveling. You're looking for work. I really get a good feeling about it. You're just stressed out about your current circumstances. There's definitely something new coming up. With this Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I feel like, some of you guys could be, visiting with the fire sign. They may finally, come visit you, or, you could be dealing with speaking to a manager, trying to discuss, your starting pay, and, filling out the paperwork, and, just getting all of that lined up so you can, start to get some semblance of balance back into your life. Knight of Wands comes back out again. That is clarifying your advice card with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. I'm telling you, if you have something new, it's time, Capricorn. No more thinking about it. No more listening to anybody else and what they have to say. Don't tell anybody anything. They don't need to know anything anyway. The Knight of Wands clarifying the Ten of Wands. You may be stressed out, but you got to go out there and get it. There's something better. You don't have to stay stuck in a thankless marriage, in, with someone who is selfish, in a friendship, in a workplace where they're not honest with their dealings with money. They skimp on hours. They barely give you a chance to make it to, to where you're making good money. They always find ways to take from you. It's time to leave that behind. It's time to travel. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your ships will start to come in. Once all this is cleared, once and for all. No more going back. No more, unblocking people and trying to rehash things out. If you've done it many times before, I can tell you right now, Capricorn, and you already know this, Capricorn, it's not, you know they're not going to change. The only thing that you can control is yourself, your circumstances. And I do see you taking initiative to do just that, whether people agree with you or not. And I don't think people are really liking that. I don't think people are expecting you to do that. Four of Swords reversed. Yes, someone's all restless. They're all sad. They have the nerve to stab you in the back. Lied to you. Cheat. Say harsh, harmful things that they know aren't true. Now they're restless. Because you've decided to complete the cycle once and for all. You're doing what's best for you, Capricorn. This is a beautiful reading. It really is. The world is at your fingertips. Success is yours. The cycle is complete. Your karma is cleared. You are traveling. I see some signs here: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Everything comes full circle. You guys are definitely doing some traveling. You guys may be moving homes even, finding a better place to live, finding a better place to work, focusing on the self. See? Knave of Wands reversed, clarifying the Hermit in your hopes and fears. So with the Knave of Wands reversed, this is somebody who's extremely immature. This person is pessimistic. They're always negative. They like to argue more than they like to resolve issues, just wasting everybody's time. Hangman reversed. If anything was suspended, maybe you put something on hold, maybe you put a decision on hold. Maybe you've been staying put where you're at, left things on hold. Now I feel like you're starting to get back in gear. You're not sitting on it anymore. You're not thinking about it anymore. You're not dealing with immature people here. People that are very lusty, you know, they're all about one-night stands. They, you know, they're just insecure. Their insecurities, their ego gets in the way. They're childish. This person is just not a good person, period. Could even be people for some of you. I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorns, Gemini. I also saw Libra and Aquarius. There's a lot of people here that you know it's time to go ahead and cut off. This Knave of Wands reverse. This is someone here who is very flighty. When things get tough, they don't want to stick it through. They don't know what it means to work at a relationship. They don't know what it means to love somebody. They don't know what it means to be there for somebody. It's all about them all the time. You will have some bittersweet news at the end of the month. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio here. Anything that you're resisting, any decisions that you've been sitting on, make them as soon as possible. I see Aries energy specifically here, or some of you guys could be dealing with someone at the very top of a company, someone that owns the whole company here. Some of you guys could be unable to move on from an old situation here just because it's comfortable, it's familiar, you know, you're already there. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries or a father figure here that you're just not able to move on from currently. Some of you guys are deciding to take control back in your relationships. And anybody who's resisting any changes that you're trying to make within yourself, within your life, and in general, within the relationship itself, you decide, no, I have the final say. I have the authority here. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Someone needs to let something end. Let these things end. Somebody is codependent with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is just worried about not wanting to be alone. Okay, the Justice reverse. Here we have Libra. Somebody's on the wrong side of a legal issue here. Somebody owes some money. I also feel like somebody has been very dishonest. There's an imbalance here in the relationship. There are codependency issues, whether it be financially, whether it just be, you know, for attention, for time, whatever it is, emotional support. Someone is very codependent. There could be some sort of drain of finances here, where all your money is going into the home. You're trying to catch up on bills. You're trying to get caught back up. I definitely feel like with the Justice reversed as well, there are a lot of 8s in this reading, I noticed, and a lot of 10s. You will have a positive change within your financial status, your career status. Hell, a positive change of mind. I also feel as though the many truths that will come to the light with this Tower, clarifying the Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the outcome. Anything that was built on shaky ground, House of Cards, Ivory Towers, they will be destroyed. All the lies that people may have thought that they've concealed, well, the secret's out. No one can hide anymore. You're pulling back. You've decided to change your attitude towards someone. You no longer believe someone here. There may be some delays here, Capricorn, but that doesn't mean that things won't work out in your favor. Mainly, that's the entire reading. I wanted to do an oracle reading, but honestly, I just feel like it'd be redundant. This said it all. Guys, let me know in the comments how this was for you. If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And guys, be sure to leave a like on this video. Let's see how many likes we can get. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes on this video. And as I always say, the sign with the most likes will be done first. So, hit that like button. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Let the BS go. And get ready for your new beginning, because things only get better from here. Now they say it gets worse before it gets better. That's what it's looking like. But it's still getting better. So there you go, you guys. I hope it wasn't too choppy. I know you guys were just like listening intently. I can't see all the comments. Let's see. Hopefully you guys heard everything. If not, then I will record. Thank you, Nettie. Yeah, you guys can leave your thoughts, before I go ahead and sign off. I'm kind of curious as to how that was for you guys. That was a jam-packed reading. There's a lot of good things to look forward to, though. Even, personally, as a Capricorn myself, as I stated before, there are things I'm trying to do, make moves with school and, focusing on being an entrepreneur, doing my own thing on YouTube, expanding what I'm doing here. Focusing on being a content creator, stepping outside of my comfort zone of just tarot. Focusing on building my brand, building an empire. And I've learned and I'm continuing to learn that, unfortunately, the people that you may have known for years are just people that you like to have fun with, you blow off steam. You know, it's nothing wrong with, you know, going out and enjoying yourself. You know, that's very important for us Capricorns to remember. We tend to get way too into work, and that's the only thing that we see, and then we get burned out, and, you know, then we just end up not enjoying, you know, the fruits of our labor. But if we can find a good balance between that, and we learn who is worthy of our time, who is worthy of our space, who we should be around, you know, while we're trying to be on this newfound journey of success, you know, trying to reach new heights within, hell, your own business, things like that. You know, you start to realize that you just can't talk to everybody. You just can't. You can't tell anybody what's going on with your plans. You know, you can't chill with any old body, because, I mean, you know, who you chill around is who you become. So you're going to have to make some serious cuts. It's really like being a boss. If you have employees in your company that are becoming more of a liability to your company than they are an asset, then obviously, you know, you know, the best business decision would be to let them go and find someone else who can fit the criteria of, you know, the work ethic and the quality of work that you're looking for. Same applies to your relationships. So, all right, you guys. Well, I enjoyed this reading. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.